Welcome to the KAC Sports Minute for this Saturday, June 21st, 2008, fueled by Gatorade Tiger. The Chicago Cubs returned home yesterday and got back to their winning ways. They had a little scare this week. They thought they had lost Carlos Zambrano. At least they have lost him for his next start. But MRI results came back negative. They think he'll be back. Maybe a 15-day DL stint. We'll see. But even though the Cubs are having injury problems with Alfonso Soriano and with Zambrano, look for them to reload. They are already talking about the trade deadline, and there are already pitchers lining up saying they'd like to come to the north side. List that includes CC Sabathia, A.J. Burnett of the Blue Jays. He said, hey, he'll be gone in a minute. He'd love to play in a place where they, quote, care about baseball. And Eric Bedard, who's having a disappointing season in Seattle, and he came down with another hay nail last night. I guess Seattle wants to hold him back and get as much trade value as they can. Bad news, Atlanta Braves. Chipper Jones out for the weekend. He tweaked his quad again. What else is new there? Worst news, Curt Schilling, maybe not. I don't think the Red Sox really need him these days. But he's undergoing surgery. His season for sure is over. Probably his career as well at age 41. Adam Dunn, you don't have to worry about him wanting to go to Toronto. The Blue Jays GM, someone asked him on a sports radio talk show if he'd like to go there, if they would like to acquire Adam Dunn, and GM said he's not quite impressed with them. He can't hit his weight. Well, Adam Dunn got wind of that. He said he doesn't want to go to Toronto anyways. He isn't interested in exchanging his dollars for, quote, loonies or toonies. So that'll make him very popular north of the border. I guess you can't accuse Toronto of tampering there. The Pac-Man Jones circus, sad news. The woman that Pac-Man was with in the night of the infamous Vegas brawl, she was found dead in the Bronx, fell from an apartment building, they say. So, Pac-Man, Mio, Tink Williams, whoever Tony Romo decides to date, that'd be a really fun year for the NFC front runners. If you thought Casey Kane's hot streak was over just because NASCAR is going to a road course this week, think again. He wins the pole for the Save Mart 350 in Sonoma. If you're looking for a dark horse for your fantasy team, I know a lot of people fill out their Boris Sets and Ron Fellows out there. I got a guy named Scott Pruitt. You hear from him once a year. He gets a ride with Chip Ganassi gives him the car, either the 40 car, 41 car, whatever, and he rips off a top 5. He will fly under the radar, even as far as the, quote, road ringers are concerned. And very interesting story. The WNBA is about to get some publicity, more publicity, and they've got in the 10, 12 years or so they've been in existence. Becky Hammon plays for the San Antonio team in that league. She is going to be in the Olympics come August, but not for the United States. She is going to be playing for Russia. She has no ancestors there. She plays for, during the winter, she plays for a club team in Moscow. She's got her passport, and Russia gave her citizenship. So she is going to be, FINA allows one, quote, foreign player for each national team, and she is going to be that player for Russia. The bigger question here is, you think Becky? Do you care what Becky Hammon's doing? You think Becky Hammon is doing the right thing because she was not named among the finalists for the United States team, or do you think as was the case with what the United States coach has said publicly, is Becky Hammon a traitor? She is going to be called that and a lot worse things, I have a feeling, on right-wing talk radio over the next couple of months. You can get my further take on Becky Hammon and other issues in the world of sports on my blog on kacsports.com. We'll see you later.